So, ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to appreciate the efforts taken by His Excellency the President, the Kenya Covid-19 Emergency Response Fund, the National Ministry of Health, and the Equity Group Foundation in the COVID-19 fight. Those of you who don't know, is that the Equity Group has set aside 1.4 billion, which was enough to do about 80 kilometers or going to 85 kilometers of tarmac road from one end to the other, just to help this country fight COVID-19. Can we put our hands together for Equity Group? I therefore call upon the county level fund liaison committee and all our health workers and health managers to ensure that these resources are now used well for the benefit of our patients. And let me also say this: walking to a river does not guarantee that you will quench your thirst. You must drink the water. Even walking to church doesn't take you to heaven. You must do what they ask you to do. Tunaelewana? It will be very bad and a tragedy for us to bring these PPEs to the health workers, then they casually play around with them. They don't wear them. Do you know, I have even walked to some of my facilities. Nakuta daktari ameweka hii kitu namna hii. Na ni daktari. Tunaelewana? So we urge them to put them to very good use, so that at least we do not lose a single health worker. Finally, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank Equity Bank and Equity Group, and also to mention that we feel honored, Daktari, for you to personally come here. It says a lot, and we will not take this for granted. We will not forget this. You gave, but you also came in person with the chairman. We feel honored as a county. And if there is anything we can do, yes, we will engage just to see how we can be of benefit. Na unaona tumeanza kwa kupaka hospitali yetu rangi yenu. Hapo tuko mbele. Ama namna gani? Si hata wewe unaona PGH sasa ni ya Equity. Sasa tunabakisha kuandika sisi ni member pale. So, allow me to mention one people I respect, I honor, and I love: my health workers in this county. I consider myself health worker number one because I like to join them. You can see all you see is what we are doing to this hospital. It was never like this. To give them a wonderful working environment, we have equipped the hospitals, and now I want to take this opportunity to thank all the frontline health care workers for their selfless work and sacrifice demonstrated in protecting and treating our people from COVID-19 infection. I also want to tell the workers in Nyeri that we already have 65 million that we are going to spend on you to pay you 3 months special allowance, and we shall pay you at the end of this month. So, hata kama kuna mtu alikuwa anataka kukufa asikufe kabla ya hiyo pesa. Akae akiona, because why would you lose 3 months special allowance? We will pay you at the end of this month. I'm sure Kamau, we are doing the necessary so that pay slip iwe inafanya hivi. Tunaelewana?
I really like and I'm really inspired today. I've learned a lot from Your Excellency the Governor, how passionate you are in educating. Call it civic education to your people. That is what will win this battle. Knowledge. The Bible says, my people perish because of ignorance. What we really need is to fight ignorance. In our conversation this morning when we paid a courtesy call to His Excellency the Governor, I was very impressed with your commitment. And I really appreciate that today I came to Nyeri, because I will go out of Nyeri with a testimony that when you were put to test, you rose up to the challenge. It is great moments of trial that leaders rise up. Hearing the story of 350 bed capacity in Nyeri speaks of the man you are. Hearing the story of you constantly visiting this hospital and assuring your medical staff that you will not negotiate about PPEs, they will be available, really gave me the assurance of the kind of leadership we need in this country. And I want to personally, and on behalf of the FAD, thank you most sincerely, because that is the type of partners we need.
We need to appropriate as a county assembly. We do that without any questions. And I want to promise, even going into the future, any budget appropriation that may be required to support our county health workers, we will do it without much ado. In fact, even if we are on recess, we will recall the assembly to come and support our health workers.